Hey, good afternoon, good morning, team. Yeah, just as you can see, just sent you an email. If you're watching this, you're looking at this email, and uh, I want to give you a little bit of explanation of what we're looking for here. Again, I just got to tell you thank you for helping us go through Salesforce once again and updating our pipelines. We've gone through it, I know, a couple of times in person, either with myself or with Christine, but there's just a lot of focus on making sure this is accurate. And once we get it accurate, it'll be a lot easier to maintain. But I hope we've got what is a pretty easy process for you to go through today. And I just need you to go through every one of your opportunities and make sure that you check these 7 things on each one of them and try to get them as accurate as you can. This will help with forecasting, and then just making sure things are accurate like stated. So what you need to do first is go into my opportunities into Salesforce. So let me open up Salesforce here. I'm sure everyone is familiar with the My Opportunities tab. I just ask that you go in there. I'm going to actually have to look at a different view because I don't have any opportunities associated with my name. But here's what Anna's would actually look like if she goes into her opportunities. She's going to see her list. There's 29 opportunities here that Anna has open. What I need you to do is to go into each one of these. You can go one of 2 ways. You can click the edit button, or I could click into the opportunity itself. It's easier for me to go into the just to click the edit button. Let me show you what we're looking for. The 7 things, right? So first we want to check to make sure the opportunity close date, which is right here, is accurate. So we're saying this opportunity is going to close by April 30th, 2013, so next week. I need you to go in and check, secondly, the type, right? So new customer, new program, or my choices are current customer, new program, or renewal, right? So make sure you choose the proper one, and then the stage, right? So we want to make sure that each opportunity is in the proper stage. If you have questions about what stage it needs to be in, you can highlight over the question mark right here. Qualified is simply we have qualified it. We know who the buyer is. We know that there's funding available. We know when they want to purchase or implement, and what their primary needs are. So just basic qualifications. It goes into prospect. Once you have that buyer engaged, so the UDM, the ultimate decision maker, once they're engaged and you're in discussions with them, you can move it into prospect. Hot is presentation and proposal has been delivered. Pending, they're committed to purchase. So we've got what we used to call a verbal agreement from them, and then one signed contract. So make sure it's in the proper stage. It will automatically put the percentage here. Do not change this percentage. Leave it as it is done by the stage. Next, we want to go through and we want to make sure that we have the launch semester filled out. So launch semester, this is the calendar year. So summer 2013 would be this summer. We don't have to worry about the launch quarter. I know I spent some time with others yesterday going through this. Right now, this is not a required field. If you want to fill it out, okay. This one is a fiscal year, so it gets kind of confusing. And we're calendar and fiscal, so if it's summer 13, it would also be it would be Q3 FY13. If it moved into fall 13, then it would be Q1 FY14. So not to get you confused, so optional field not required at this point. What we do want to make sure that you're filling out on every opportunity is where that lead came from. So launch semester, where the lead came from, and then this is a new field for us that we're asking you to fill out is the estimated service date. So stop just a second. Estimated service date is when we expect the program to start. So need to be a little bit more specific than summer or fall. right? We're our best guess of when this will start. So if this is a summer 2013, we may come in here and put the estimated service date of May 31st. Well, May 31st is probably a bad day. Let's say the 27th, because they'd probably start on a Monday. Don't have to worry about the end date. This date, the reason that it's important is this is when, from a revenue standpoint, we start to recognize revenue whenever the program starts. So it helps us forecast up to our bosses a little bit better how the revenue will be recognized. That and it also communicates with client services to let them know, when we should plan on not just onboarding, because onboarding takes a little bit earlier, but when the school needs to be up and ready and when they're planning on starting, so we can help plan a little bit better. So, not to belabor this, but this is the one that most of you are going to have missing on your opportunities. So, need you to go in and update that as accurately as you can, understanding that that is a field that you'll need to maintain long term. So as we move along in the sales process, if the date moves out as well, close date and so forth, need you to make sure that you're paying attention to this service date. So put this in the top of your mind, that this is something that you need to pay close attention to on your opportunities moving forward. And then finally, as you go through the rest of the opportunity, just need to make sure that you save your changes. It'll be updated, and then you can move on to the next opportunity. Make sure you go through every one of these today. Do that update. I imagine after the first one or two, rhythm will take place and help you move through those quite a bit faster. So, someone like Anna, who's got a lot of opportunities working here, it may take 30, 45 minutes to go through these, but I really need you to do this today. And if you could get this done by 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. One other thing that I didn't mention is we talked about the lead on here and tying in the lead source detail. I'm sorry, not lead source detail. Forgive me, the lead source. If you also know that this came from a campaign, please go back into the opportunity and add the campaign. You can do that by going under the opportunity name here, clicking on the opportunity. It won't let you do it under that quick edit button that I was showing you, but you can scroll all the way down to the bottom of this opportunity, and you will see campaign influence. So we'll say, if this one came from an A+ website or regional email blast, you could go in here and simply add the campaign and save. This is very important, as it helps us tie to specific marketing campaigns, and it also helps us understand which campaigns are working and which ones aren't. Therefore, we can give feedback and ask for programs that are working, to get more of those and eliminate some that aren't. So, if you'll take that extra step, if you know when you're in that opportunity, and you know that it was tied to a campaign, if you'll come in and update that, I would greatly appreciate it. All right, so hopefully that gives you an explanation of what we're looking for. Any questions, give me a ping today, phone, email. I'll be here working alongside with you to make sure these are updated and getting it up to our leadership team. So thank you for taking the time to watch this. Let me know if you have any questions, and have a great, great day and weekend. Talk to you soon.